everywhere you look, everywhere I see things, when I look his kids in the eyes, when I look his wife in the face, it's just like, fuck. So much life, bro. I want him back, man.
This is Joe Adams, and welcome to the Relentless Pursuit Podcast. Typically on this show, we start at the beginning of someone's journey and walk through to where they are now. But today's episode is different. I'm sitting down with my friend Manny Garcia during one of the hardest times a person can walk through, the recent loss of his brother to suicide. Before we go any further, I want to say this clearly. This conversation is not about speculation, blame, or details that don't belong to us. It's about grief, love, and the ripple effect of loss, especially on the people left behind. If you or somebody you love is struggling, resources are linked in the description below. Thank you. Manny, good to have you here today, brother.
It's nice to see you, man.
Before we talk about what had happened and the loss you've been through, outside of everything you're carrying with this, what does life look like for you today? Touch on your job, your family, stuff like that.
Yeah, I work for UPS. I've worked there for about 8 years. I've got my wife, Mary, and my 2 daughters, Emerson and Amelia. I basically just stay busy for them most days. Just stay working.
Working man.
Yeah, try to stay productive.
Yeah.
And they definitely keep me on my toes most days. So.
I was gonna imagine you said 2 daughters, right?
Yeah.
Dude, little girls are the best.
Oh, dude, they're tough.
I don't even know if I want a son. I'm just kidding. I mean, it'd be cool. We're trying for another, but dude,
That's
having
awesome.
a little girls there's nothing that equates to it.
It's a love you never knew you would have.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, my daughter was doing my makeup last night at her, my in-laws.
That's awesome.
And I was just like, I guess. And she's like, I think she stuffed the lipstick in my mouth. I don't know if that's where it goes. But I was like, okay.
Yeah, mine tried to do the same thing. Dude, it's crazy.
It's presence, man.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like you got a beautiful life, man. For those of you that obviously don't know, Manny and I go back. I think we met, probably 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah, possibly more, man. It's been a long time.
Yes, I remember we got that picture up at Cahoots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dang, we do go back. Manny and I haven't spent a lot of one-on-one time together. We've just hung out in group settings a lot. We always got along.
Yeah.
But we never just hung out.
Yeah.
So it's wild that the circumstances bring us together today.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
I agree.
Yeah. And I think this is going to bring us closer too, which is pretty cool.
Brother.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
So going back, where are you from? Take us to where you're from. Where do you hail from, Manny? And obviously, since big subject here is your brother, talk about y'all's childhood together. Where y'all were born, growing up together. What brought y'all to Tennessee and y'all's relationship?
Okay. Well, I'm from Lincoln Park, Michigan. I actually was born in Dearborn, Michigan.
Okay.
I grew up in Lincoln Park. My brother and I went to Lincoln Park High School.
Okay.
It's a small city, but we were around a lot of people. My brother, throughout high school, didn't finish high school. He had trouble with learning disabilities and stuff like that. He was one of those types of people that just couldn't sit still.
Yeah.
He was really good with working with his hands. And if you showed him something, he could do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I graduated in 2009. And since then, after high school, we had the opportunity and family down here to move here.
Okay.
Well, I did. I came down in 2010.
How far apart are you and your brother?
2 years.
2 years.
A little over 2 years.
Are you older?
He's older.
Okay.
I'm the youngest of 4.
All right, sweet.
Yeah. I've got an older brother named Christopher. My oldest is my sister Christina. And then I have my brother Chris, Jonathan, and then me.
Oh, dang. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then I have half brothers and half sisters and also a stepbrother.
Oh, okay.
So there's a bunch of us.
Yeah, it's quite the army.
Yeah, man. It's pretty crazy. But back in 2010, I had the opportunity to come down, and I was out of high school, not really doing a whole lot. I was working multiple jobs, and I came down, and my cousin worked for a flooring company, and he's like, "Hey, man, you can come down and try to work with these guys and learn the trade." So that's what I did.
Yeah.
And a few short years later, my brother wanted an out, and he had his wife and first daughter.
Okay.
So I helped him in every resource I could to get down here and got them to move down here too around 2012, I believe it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. How did y'all's relationship? I mean, were y'all always pretty close, or did it evolve and become closer as you became adults?
I would say, like most brothers, when we grew up, we were butting heads a lot. I mean, I was the youngest, so I mean, I always had to keep them on their toes, and I would always like mess with them and run. I had those little quick legs, and no one could catch me.
Yeah.
There's an instance
like throw something in the back of his head and just like,
dude, yeah, it was like that. Like my brother, like harboring all the attention from my mom and dad.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
He was like, if somebody else got it, he just wasn't having it.
Yeah.
But as he got older, it kind of faded out. But we got closer more or less when he moved here.
Yeah.
Like through that time. And ever since then, he's been, my best friend through adulthood.
Yeah.
I talk to him every day. Like it's every single morning on my way to work. And even if like it was a phone call to just sit and make noises at each other like we're six.
It's interesting you say that because like when I spoke to you on the phone last week or the week before, you were like, Joe, right now is the time. Like we'd talk on the phone. And that hit me, bro. I was like, damn, I'm in this space right now.
I called it tea time. Every morning. It was tea time.
Yeah, and I could feel that. I was like, dude, I'm in tea time right now.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty wild thing, man. And that is pretty close, and it gave me it hit me because I don't think I spend enough time on the phone with my family. I just get so busy's my excuse, right? But could be better. But you obviously prioritize it every day.
Yeah.
How far apart did y'all live?
He lived in Carthage, about 30 minutes away.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, his family moved out to South Carthage. I can't remember. Probably 6 years ago, something like that. I can't really remember. It's quite some time.
Okay.
Yep. Sweet. They bought a house out there. They lived in an apartment for the first few years until they could afford a house out there.
Yeah.
And with the affordability out here, it's crazy. So he liked being out in the outskirts a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, I feel him there. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep. So. Same here.
Recently, your family suffered a loss that none of you could have been prepared for. What is this moment like for you right now in the middle of all this? How recent was this, and just where are you at with it?
I would say, man, it's hell on earth for me at the moment. It's the dust settling after the storm for sure. I'm trying to navigate every day as it comes. My big brother, my protector, my best friend, my everything, he's no longer here. Yeah. I wouldn't wish this, and I say it, and I've said it, I wouldn't wish this feeling, this sticky, sick feeling upon anybody.
Yeah.
I had to see after finding out what happened and going to the scene and going to the county, coroner's office, and I had to look my brother's kids in the eyes in the car. They knew what happened because the sheriff had called my brother's wife while she was in the car with him. And how do you hold that back?
Yeah.
It's awful, dude.
Yeah.
I had to look my daughter, or my brother's daughter, she just turned 15 December 23rd, 20 days after he passed.
15, huh?
So that most times she needs him.
Yeah, I looked them up. Their kids are a little bit older.
Yeah. 12, 15, and 8.
Good God, man.
They need their father, man.
Yeah. What has that grief been like for them from your perspective? Like, how are they handling it?
They're handling it in ways I don't really understand, but I can kind of read them pretty well. The Leilani, their 15-year-old, is beautiful. She's smart, dude. She's more of an old school, like, record playing kid. Like, she's super bright.
It's like my niece.
Yeah. She's I don't want to say numb, but numb. You look at her in her face and you can tell it's in her head what's going on and how she feels, but none of them really understand how to walk through it. I mean, the way I explained it to them is, look, like, I'm here for you, to all of them. And I had to sit with my nephew, JJ, their 8-year-old Julietta, I call her Gigi, it's my little Gigi.
Yeah.
She gets it, but she doesn't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. They call my brother Fufu. I don't know why, like that night, she's like, I don't know why Fufu just didn't come home.
Yeah.
And then their son, I asked him, like, JJ, how do you feel? He's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to talk. I don't know. How do you process that?
Yeah, life doesn't prepare you for these things, though.
No.
I mean, sure, there's loss, right? And, tragedies happen, but suicide's a little bit different.
It's way different, dude, because with my nephew, it's like, in a sense, I look at it as us being adults, you and I even, like,
Yeah.
dude, we're just big kids trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing. How am I supposed to navigate this? How am I supposed to navigate talking to a child that has lost their father at such a young age that's going to affect them every day for the rest of their lives?
Yeah.
My brother's wife. Like, how do I navigate these conversations? How do I show support, love, comfort, stability, strength, bravery? I'm doing it as I go.
Yeah.
It's with my nephew. I actually sat with him a few days ago, and I pulled him into my brother's man cave where everything's left the way as before he left.
Yeah.
And I pulled my nephew in there, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, how are you feeling?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to express that." That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I sat and had a long conversation with him, and I kind of walked it and danced through it myself with him. I could see what would hit. I could see his eye movements. I could see the way he would pay attention more and not like pay attention to something on the floor. You know what I mean? So it took me a while to kind of navigate that, but I was able to get to him a little bit just to kind of understand where he was at, what he thought happened, Yeah. And with Leilani, I have not done that yet. It's just, it's a matter of time, but they may not want to talk to me, and that's okay at the moment too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no rush with it.
There's
they've got to process it on their own time.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. You just think, and we talked about it. Like being fathers, right? Like you just can't imagine. How's his wife doing?
She's holding in there, man. She's, with the holidays and everything, like, one less soul.
Yeah.
You're one less protector, provider. He was all of those things.
Yeah.
He was so full of life, dude. So full of life. Like, goofy, stubborn.
Yeah, talk about him a little bit, man.
Dude, my whole life, like I said, he was an attention seeker. Like, if one of us kids got it and he didn't, it'd be, it was always something. Not to, like, report an injury as a kid, but, like, he got into it with me and took, like, an old toy tin tea kettle and beat me in the head with it. I had to go get stitches.
That means
as boys being boys.
Sometimes a little brother needs it. Yeah.
And even as an adult, he would joke about it. Like, I've got scars to prove it.
Yeah.
But it's something like he's very smart. Like, he was not book smart. He was kind of, I don't know if he had dyslexia or something like that, but he was one of the kids. I mean, it kind of more or less makes sense of ADHD.
Yeah.
He can't sit still.
Well, not everybody. I mean, not everybody's meant to sit in classrooms.
No, dude, but I mean, this man built a solar panel company, cleaning company.
Yeah.
Like, he started doing, like, power walk just from watching YouTube. Bro, he's come up with, like, this whole contraption. I don't even know how to look at it, let alone put it together. It's a giant puzzle piece. Started these businesses, and he worked a full-time job as well. So he stayed busy, and he was always about his money. Like, how else can I make money? How else can I take care of the family? How else can I do this? You know what I mean? And it was just, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know if I ever did I ever meet your brother?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, he was more or less the guy to always be home. I'm not going to do anything to be away from the family.
Yeah.
It's another same thing.
I mean, I don't like that.
Yeah,
these days.
And he was another person that didn't like to drink. He didn't like to do anything, more or less. He got, in the last few years, well, I can kind of give you a rundown of the last few years.
Okay.
So within, I believe, 2020 or 2021, within that time range, he worked for Littman, a company. Okay. He got injured at work. Somebody pulled a door down and hit him in the head. He wound up getting like a fractured skull. So essentially,
he fractured his skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was out of work for like a year and a half. And since that, he's had like kind of odd things happen. Like, he's never had panic attacks or anything like that. And that's kind of developed over time. Like, if you couldn't figure something out, he's generally a person that if he can't figure it out, he's going to figure it out.
Yeah.
One way or another. And he started having issues a few years ago with something he couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
And then it sparked something else to where he thought he had like a kidney stone. So he was never like a real in shape guy.
Yeah.
Ever. Like he's real stocky, you know, big shouldered, broad shouldered, strong guy, but he was never in shape.
Yeah.
And after that injury, things started turning a different way. He wanted to do better for himself, his health.
Yeah.
So within the last 2.5 years, he got a fixation on fitness.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got huge.
Yeah.
He's like all his baby fat he's had his whole life.
Yeah.
Everything was gone, shredded.
Yeah.
And he just, it was a fixation. That's all he would talk about. Like I love it. Get in shape. It does right for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But also you can't outwork your daily problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
creating your identity, something around something that doesn't force you to go like internal.
100%. Your physical can be great, but if your mental's not, you know, you got to work both.
Yeah.
You know, it's
so things kind of just changed
from that time in my opinion. Yeah. Like, I mean, you know, there's nothing we can do to prove it. There's nothing we can, you know, he always said like something was off from that. Like his vision was blurred, legit injury, head injury. Like, and from that, he's like got irrational, like real hot and cold. Like, I didn't know these things.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't. How do you approach that?
What do you do?
No, you just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, I could never understand because in this situation, brother, my brother would never do this.
Yeah.
That was not my brother. I mean, I know it's my brother. It's brother, but my brother would never do this.
You know, I've talked to some people that, you know, dealt with similar things, right? And they're like, you know, it's weird because they're like, you know, it's not because this person didn't love their family or anything like that, but something within them was just so painful that was the only escape. And it's just like, it's hard to, I'm not here to speculate on that. You know, it's just like, yeah, but you weren't even aware of like how bad the pain was inside of them.
Brother, I talked to him every single day, except on the weekends because we didn't work. And then sometimes just the Saturday before he did it. Yeah. I bought a TV, a big TV. So my wife's like, please call your brother. Like, I'm a man's man. I don't need no help. Yeah. You know, this TV was huge. Like, I didn't want to break it. So I was like, at the last second, I was like, man, all right. I called him. He showed up right then. Yeah. Helped me put this thing up. And shortly after that, we went the same day to his house and went, my aunt and my brother's wife hosted a Grinch party. Yeah. Watched movies, green juice, green Grinch, everything, food.
Yeah, snacks. Yeah.
No indication, brother.
Yeah.
We sat, watched on the couch, hung out, went in his man cave. Because at every family gathering, me and him will break off, go in the man cave. Yeah. You know, it's guy time. Let's go.
Yeah.
And him and I sat in his man cave, and I'm sitting on the couch, bro. And he just bought this camera, and he's facing his computer. And every time I go over there, it's real homey. His wife makes the house very homey. It's very comfortable. Yeah. And even their apartment, dude, I'd go over there and fall asleep all the time. Yeah. So every time I come over there, my brother would be like, man, you're always sleeping over here. Well, it's because it's comfortable. Your house is comfortable. Yeah. So
it's a good thing.
He takes this camera with his back to me. Like, I'm double chin sleep, bro. I'm like sitting right behind him from you to me. Yeah. And I can hear it click. Like he's taking pictures and he's smiling and I'm right behind him. Yeah. And I look up and I, you know, give him the fingers, just mess on them. But like, I had no indication, brother. Nothing. Yeah. Like he told me he's been stressed out. You know, maybe money's a thing. Maybe, you know, he wasn't honest with me until I've gone through and found everything. You know, you never know the whole story.
You never do.
People battle these demons in their mind, and when it takes hold, it takes hold. There's no turning back. Yeah. He was not sleeping well, and he was telling me that. But, you know, in the conversations we've had leading up to, he's been saying, like, you know, he's a little stressed out. Like, dude, that's normal. We're all stressed out. Yeah. You know, if you got problems here, problems there, money, whatever, sometimes you need to talk about, what's going on at home with your wife or whatever. Like, brother,
Yeah.
you're here, talk to me.
Yeah.
We all have issues, but I just had zero indication of what he did, dude.
Yeah.
That day is imprinted into my mind because I was the last person to talk to him, I think.
Yeah, you told me about that, and like pulling up and stuff, man. Some of the things you said, I mean, that's for you to share. I just like, I lost it after the phone call. I'm not gonna lie. I could feel that, bro.
It's a dark, cloudish feeling, and I hate that it's over me. I hate it's over me because my presence too is just like, none of this is about me. I don't care about me in a sense of like, I want to protect. I mean, I do, but like, I'm just trying to get the family okay.
Yeah.
With everything that day and getting that phone call, I talked to him 30 minutes before he did it, and it was like, even the day before, if I can lead you up to that.
Take it wherever you want to go,
bro. The night that Tuesday, the 2nd, or no, it was the Monday leading into Tuesday, I believe. It may have been the night before. I don't know. It was one of the nights. It was the night before he did it.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm having problems. I just got to take a drive. Cool. Come to my house. Come stay in a room. If you don't want to stay home, like whatever's going on, if you need to just get out and be alone, don't just drive. That's stupid.
Yeah.
You're going to waste money. You could hit a deer, whatever. Come to my house. My door's always open. Nah, man, I just want to drive. Okay. I didn't think anything of it.
I've taken drives every once in a while just to like.
You have to.
Yeah.
And then, there's days you got to vent. There's days you got to talk.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But he's like, no, I don't want to. I gave him the hand. He knows the hand's always there.
Yeah.
That night, after that, like I was playing my game. I was playing with my best friend, and I got off the game, and I was in a chat with him and a couple other people. And when I got off the phone with my brother, I put it down. I was like, Herrick, bro, get off chat, call me. And I told him what was going on. And he's like, it happens, whatever. But he's there. Like, none of us knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Other than he was stressed out. That's fine. Go take a breath, breathe, get through it. Come over. He didn't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force him. At like 4 that next morning, it was like 9 o'clock when he called me. About 4 or 5 in the morning, I got a message and a phone call from my sister and my cousin. Why are you calling me at 4 o'clock in the morning? What's wrong with John? Is John okay? Is John okay? I just talked to him. He's fine. He just don't want to talk to anybody. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He's like, I just need a break. I'm going to shut my phone down. I'm just going to breathe. Okay, cool. He posts on Facebook, I'm sorry, with a bunch of exclamation points.
Uh-huh.
Like, bro, who are you sorry to? Well, that morning when I seen that, I called him and didn't answer. Hey, I don't want to talk. All right, cool. Take that shit off Facebook. If you're having whatever issues you are, no one needs to know but you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in your family or whatever it is that's going on. Facebook for everybody, bro. It's not a place to put your personal family life or even your personal life necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is
I do to a degree, but there's a reason to it, right?
Right. But this is like
leaving it open-ended. I'm sorry though. It's like
what's going on?
It definitely triggers that thought. Like, is this person okay?
Yeah. And that's why I was like, bro, like take that shit off Facebook.
Yeah.
Like this. What's going on?
Yeah.
Take the shit off Facebook. He took it off. So I knew he's fine. If you want space, he would generally call me or text me. If he wouldn't answer right away, he would always call back. About 11:30, I was like, hey, I want to be honest with you and what I think is going on or whatever. And he called me at like 11:30. And he's like, I'm just stressed out, this and that and this and that. I'm like, okay, well, let's just get through it. I'm here for you. Whatever we got to do, we'll do it. Let's do the right thing.
Yeah.
And towards the end of that conversation, he said it wasn't him. He was talking to me and he was like, Manny, like, I've done this, this, and this. Hi, my name is Jonathan Garcia.
Mm.
He said that to me. Somebody who talks to him every day. Somebody that listens to him. Somebody that would drop a dime to be there to help him no matter what. I've always helped him. I've helped him move here. I've helped him anything he needed help with. I've always been there. Always. But it was like something in him wasn't him.
Yeah.
It wasn't him. For you to tell me, hi, I'm Jonathan Garcia. Who the hell are you? He told me that, bro. Of all the people in the world, I was like, what the hell? You know?
How did you respond to that?
I just was like dumbfounded. In my mind, I didn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right. Well, towards the end of that conversation, like, I'm going home, you know. All right, go home, calm down. I didn't think anything of it at that moment, other than just confused. And from that conversation, I was working, and, you know, I'm a UPS driver, so I'm in my truck. Right after I got off the phone with him, bro, I was delivering to a house, and I got attacked by a dog at that moment.
You're attacked by a dog?
I got attacked by a dog because it ran out. It just does immediately, like right after I got off the phone with him. So that instance happens. I get back in the truck, drive, and I get a text message because I always park on this road. That's like it's a country road, like in this neighborhood. There's trees on both sides. Real nice, comfortable spot. It's shaded. It's just a peaceful spot for me to take a break every day.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my truck, and all of a sudden I get this cryptic message from his wife. I love you to all of his kids. I love you to his wife. I'm going to be at this spot. Use my 401k. Contact this person. Contact this person. All my passwords are in here. She said, have you heard from John? He just sent me this. I just spoke to him. I just talked to him. I stop what I'm doing, bro, and I hit my knees in my truck. Like, please, God, make him answer the phone. Please, God, make him answer the phone. Make him answer the phone. Make him answer the phone. I stopped for probably 10 to 15 minutes, bro. I'm just, like, blowing him up. Blowing him up. And out of nowhere, you know, I'm not thinking. I was like, I need to leave. Like, I need to take this truck back. Tell the boss man, hey, I got to go. There's an emergency. So I tell his wife, call the police. We need to find out where he's at, see if they can ping him, send him to where he said he was going to be. So she did. She called. They did a welfare check or whatever. It takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to get to where he said he was going to be. So I'm leaving work, bro. I'm driving as safe as I can. I'm not really speeding because I'm telling his wife, like, listen, if he answers his phone, he's there, I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah.
Don't you do this. You know what I mean? So I'm driving from work, takes me about an hour and 20 minutes. I get 10 minutes to the spot to where he's at. I'm on the phone with his wife, like, hey, have you heard from, I'm blown. Dude, I had to call him 1,000 times, nonstop, just call. Of course, we're all panicking. I get within 10 minutes of this spot. I'm on the phone with his wife, and she's like, hey, the sheriff's calling me. Let me call you right back. She called me back and was just frantic. Bro, she said, he's gone. He did it. He's gone. And I can hear my own scream in my head. The whole thing is like a movie, dude. It's like, I'm just yelling, no, like, just like a war cry, you know what I mean? And it just replays in my head. I can't. I just talked to him. So I get to the spot. I pull up around this area, and there's 3 cop cars, like a detective and a couple other people. I lose it. I start speeding out of nowhere. Bro, I get there, drove safe, even circumstances, like put hazards on. You know, I'm kind of slowly going around people, not slowly, but, you know, not reckless.
Yeah.
I drive for a living. So I see these cop cars, bro, and at the last, like, I don't know, 100 yards, bro, I just gunned it. I'm just going.
Yeah.
These cops don't know who I am. They don't know what I'm doing there. They know they're at this scene. I just get up, floored at them, not at them, but luckily I stopped early as I did because they told me they almost shot me.
Yeah. You like spooked them a bit.
They had no idea to know what was going on. They didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
So I stopped early enough to where they didn't. I almost got, they told me, like, we almost shot you because we don't know what you're doing. That was stupid on my part.
Yeah.
But I get out the car and I'm like, please tell me, is he there? Is his truck parked right there? Like, I saw it. Is it really, like, did it really happen? Is he really gone? Is he really gone? Is he gone? Is he gone? And they all approached me, and I dropped to my knees, and they told me he was gone. They had just removed him before I got there. They said he had been there at least 45 minutes to an hour. That, to me, leads me back to where as soon as I got attacked by that dog, it was like all at once. Like, that might be something I'm just kind of putting together, but
Yeah.
So I asked them to lead me to the spot. And I could see in my mind how this went. I can see exactly how he did it. He parked his truck up against this tree line, maybe walked 10 feet in between these 3 trees, bro, and just ended it. And the messed up thing is one thing I'm really having a hard time with is I know the strength of my brother. In that spot, I can hear the scream before he did it. I more or less thought it was a scream, but it wasn't a scream. It was fuck. It was fuck. Bang. I could see where his head laid, bro. I saw what was on the ground. I just had no indication, bro, that it was that bad. But in a sense, too, like, I know everybody says it's not, but, like, I failed him. He's no longer here. I didn't see the signs. I was asking if he was okay, but he was so stubborn and didn't want help from nobody. Like, you can't. Asking for help is not a weakness. Like, my wife and I had a conversation with him a month or two ago. And, it's all right to get help. Like, if you want to talk to somebody, we've never done it. Certain things happen in childhood or growing up that none of us talk about.
Yeah.
There's certain things there's certain things people don't know how to express. They may be ashamed. And people bottle this shit up, man. It's just not, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
There's help for everything. It's not a weakness to say, hey, I'm struggling mentally and physically, more or less mentally. You're not going to outwork out your problems. You're not going to outbuy your problems. You're not going to outdrink your problems. You're not going to out-substance your problems.
Yeah.
They're all going to be there, brother.
Yeah.
You need to lean on the people that are around you, the people that can console you, the people that love you and won't judge you.
Yeah, it's like I say, all those other things are Band-Aids, man. Band-Aids always fall off. Working out, whatever you want to do to distract, but it only forces things to compile. I want to interject and say you didn't fail your brother, man. I truly believe that. I really pray and that you can find your way out of that feeling of any sort of responsibility, because you were there, man. I mean, you did more than most would do in these situations. Like you were consistent about checking on him, and then the day he chose not to talk to you and express it, right? And like, I know this is me from the outside in, man. I can't tell you what to do or how to heal. You've got to do that. But I can tell you, like, as your friend, yeah, I really hope you can get that past the feeling of that guilt or letting him down, because I mean, from my understanding, you're a good brother, man. He was blessed to have you.
Me too, man. It's just unreal.
It is.
Everywhere you look, bro. Everywhere you look, everywhere I see things, when I look his kids in the eyes, when I look his wife in the face, you know, it's just like, fuck. So much life, bro. I want him back, man.
You know, if you don't mind me asking, if you could say something to him right now, what would you say?
I'd tell him that I forgive what he's done. I don't forgive the mess he made. But I'll clean it up every single time in any way that I can for you and your family. I'll forever protect you. I'll forever protect your family. I just really hope you asked for forgiveness before you did what you did. But I'll always love you.
Thanks for that. Love you, bro.
Love you too, man.
Anything on your heart you feel compelled to say before I ask a couple questions?
Oh, man, go ahead, shoot.
I want to get back to the mental health, the grief part of it and everything. But would you say it's safe to say like you've been somewhat of a rock for people in this situation, like your family, or you know, kind of like someone for them to lean into, like handle things, right? Have you taken on that role?
Yeah, man, I've dealt with the funeral. I dealt with getting funds. I've dealt with establishing the GoFundMe. I'm not great with social media, brother. I'm standing on that mountain and I'm just screaming, help. I need help with the mess my brother's left.
Yeah.
The financials was definitely an aspect.
Yeah.
It's not his wife and kids' fault.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in. I'm going to keep screaming. My family's been great. My church, the prayers, just random acts of kindness. Our friends. There's so many friends that have helped and are continuing to help beyond discretion.
Yeah.
They ask for no, recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've dealt with everything, man. I'm trying to be the rock for everybody, and I've struggling to take time to process it. This is really the first time I've been able to sit and talk through this.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to navigate it every time I wake up, bro.
What is that like, carrying everybody else's grief in a way while still trying to process yours?
It's been the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, man. Like I said, looking the kids in the face with their hurt. It's a hurt that you never wish to see upon a family, upon a child.
I'm sure part of you wishes you could maybe shut down like that.
100%.
But you can't for them.
My sister,
It's
man.
a hard place.
My poor sister, she's so emotional. At the funeral, bro, she lost it. As soon as we went in there and I opened up, I made sure John's family went in first, did everything, and said everything they wanted to say and do. But my sister lost it, bro.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cry. It's not a weakness, bro. It's
no.
When you bottle these things up, it eats you inside out. I never thought I would have to be the strong one in these points. For something like this.
Yeah. I
wouldn't wish it upon you. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody, brother. Nobody, especially a child. But like I said, I'm a big kid trying to figure it out too, bro. There's no guidebook to figure out how to handle suicide, funerals, all these things. But we've been blessed with getting help in every aspect, just as it came.
Yeah.
But it's, there's no guidebook.
Yeah. And there's always that one person that's kind of like has to kind of lead the way with it, and you're there.
Yeah, man. I always will be.
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's unreal. It's not that I'm at a breaking point. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Say strength, just like you were saying, like how do you know that? Like, what's it like being that rock, that lean to?
Yeah.
I'm just doing it.
Yeah. And there's a lot of layers to strength,
Yep.
Strength's more than physical.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You're my friend, man. And, carrying it all can take a toll long term. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I think your kids are seeing you. I don't know if you've stepped back and looked at these things, but they're like, man, my father's someone that people can depend on. That's a big deal. That's why, so you should be proud of that,
Yeah.
Like that's just, I don't know, one of the many things that they'll see. And that's a good example. And you said something when the cameras are off is about this cloud over you. And you don't want that cloud, You said you're light. And I can't relate to your story or this experience, but I can understand like going through storms and being light. That's my goal. It's like I want to be a light. And like the brightest lights have to go through the toughest storms. By you coming on here and talking about this, being vulnerable and having the courage to come share it so fresh, that's light, bro. You're already bringing it. You don't even realize it.
It's important to just check your people.
100%.
And I understand that a little bit more and more every day, but you don't know what's behind them closed doors in people's minds. Check your people.
Well, there's always a question I think to ask people to go along with that is we always ask how people are doing, but nobody asks, are you happy?
Yep.
And I think that'll kind of show us, I don't know, maybe a different side.
Yeah.
What's done is done. How do you move forward from it? Right.
Right.
And only, you can pave that path. Yeah.
Yep. Support, man. My church, like I said, my church and family and friends that have showed up. It's just been insane. The support. It's unbelievable, brother. It's a blessing. 100%. Yeah. Being here with you. For you reaching out, I'll do anything to try to help save your brother, save your friend, save your mom, your dad,
Yeah.
I don't want anybody. I'm sure anybody's gone through the same thing. They don't want anybody to feel this awkward, tarry feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get it off. You just can't.
Anything you think people misunderstand or should be aware of?
Just sit somebody down. Even your friend or at work, the most miserable people in times. Like, I'm guilty of being not great to get along with myself.
Yeah.
Living in a defensive mode most of my life, like, I feel like everybody's kind of out to get you most days. Like, it's with the mental health aspect, it's like, it's okay to talk to somebody if you're feeling a certain type of way. If you have a dangerous thought, reach out to somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't hurt. There's so many therapies. There is one thing that I will say that's been an issue for my brother. He did reach out. He went to his HR and asked about his insurance, with this mental health program. They said they could pay for it. He did try to reach out and schedule a counseling or therapist. I can't remember which one it was. But it wouldn't be for like a month or two for him to get in.
Yeah.
How do you know? Like, that's one thing that does bother me. He did try, but it was just an extended time. No.
It should be urgent.
It's urgent.
There's a lot of resources out there for help, right? And there's a lot of people that want to. There's no reason it should take 2 months.
No reason.
Like, there's one thing I love about the VA, that you got community care. So if I want to go to a therapist, if I can't get in one for a while within the VA system, they outsource you to someone that takes VA insurance, like wherever you're at.
Right.
And then you can get in there quick.
Right.
And so like that needs to be available for everybody though.
Bro, he tried. He told me. It's like, John, like, because he was at my house, like I was saying earlier, like, and my wife and I were talking, like, if you need, like, I don't even know how the conversation started, but he was like, I was like, if you're dealing with anything, like, I thought about going to see a therapist. My insurance pays for it. Some people don't, whatever. Yeah. It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something you don't want your spouse to judge you over, or a friend to judge you over, or something that may have happened to you as a kid or whatever. There's resources. It's just, it's kind of hard to get to.
Yeah.
Because he did tell me, he said, I went to my HR's office and they're going to pay for like 3 visits or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, get the ball rolling.
So that's important to focus on and maybe, heighten awareness on as well. And I think just, it's like you said, letting people know that, like, you had no idea. You and your brother had a close relationship and you still were clueless. I mean, it's all been such a surprise. I mean, you could piece maybe some things together and, see like, oh, well, that could have been a sign, but that speculation isn't really going to help. It's like, at the end of the day, we need to understand that, like, man, people are going through this shit that we would never expect
every day.
So it means, like, we genuinely need to start as a society, like, just stay away from distractions and start caring about other folks.
I give you a prime example. Take this thing, put it down, have a conversation with somebody in your family.
Yep.
Your brother, your mom. How are we doing today?
Yeah.
Tell me, really, is there anything on your mind that maybe you don't normally like to talk about?
Yeah.
How well do you really know the person sitting across from you?
Yeah.
The distractions are real, brother. And the holidays, it's time for a family to come together most days, most, or friends, but a lot of the times everybody's glued to their phone. It's, how are you doing? Are you happy?
Are you happy? Yeah. Ask them something uncomfortable. Like, yeah, it might throw them off, but it may save their life too.
Yeah.
It's like, I made this shirt with literally the intention of, like, maybe someone will just see it and need that. That was the only reason I put out the You Matter shirt, because I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm walking by somebody one day and they see that and they're like, gives them a little bit of relief.
Yeah.
Keeps them going a little longer.
100%.
You never fucking know. It could be something so subtle and simple.
Yeah.
Damn.
We live in an automated world, more or less. Like, when things like this happen, we never expect it to be us. We live in the get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep. Get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep. And I do.
Yeah.
And then something like this happens, bro. I feel like my DNA's changed. My being every day, as soon as I wake up, is shit. My brother's gone.
Yeah.
My brother's gone. My brother's gone. I'm like, shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'll never understand.
Yeah.
But if this message, even this, like, I was willing to do this too, because I'm willing to do anything to get the word out for help for my family, but yet, like, the person that's just sitting watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes. And if you're watching this and you are struggling, email me at the email in the description. I'll do my best to get you connected with the right person for where you're at in your life. I know a lot of people, not making promises. I'll never do that, but I'll do my best. So let me know. I just want to voice that. That's important. Your brother left behind a wife and 3 kids, and there's a GoFundMe account to help support them, help raise money for their expenses. I don't know if would you like to talk on that and talk about how people can get connected there? And I'll obviously get the information from you. We'll have it in the description below as well, and some other things to check out in order to help you guys.
Yeah, man, I never have had to create something like this. I've created it to help fund just some living expenses for his family.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot left.
Yeah.
It takes time for certain things like Social Security, insurances and things like that to help. But I don't necessarily know any other ways to try to reach out for support.
Yeah.
Well, I have you.
I'll do my best.
Dude, I mean, even at just being here it's the first time I've been able to run through this, brother.
Yeah.
You
sharing your story, this is, I don't know, for me, it's for you. Get what I'm saying? But it's also like you talked about when we spoke on the phone, like, you're like, dude, if it hits one person though and helps them, that's all I care about.
100%.
And that's where the focus is at, so there's no pressure to support, but if you feel moved to do so, all of the funds go directly to the family affected. So would be grateful.
Very grateful.
For sure, man. Is there anything else you want to say regarding all this, man, with where you're at? I mean, again, this is your space to share whatever you would like to share.
I'd just like to say that if you're struggling, reach out to somebody. Don't be afraid to talk. Talking to people, and, it's not a weakness. And, most guys, we don't express ourselves. We're all looked at as like it's a weakness, or, you're weak, or you're a coward. Like, if you need help, ask for it.
Yeah.
I know it might not be that easy, but the strongest thing you could do as a man is to be there for your family, to be there for your friend, to be there for anybody that you can, to be supportive and love them and not judge them.
Yeah.
We can't answer why things happen to us through our lives or childhood or traumatic events, losing people in our family. I mean, even me with my brother,
Yeah.
I don't want you to lose yours.
Yeah.
I don't want you to lose your mom, your brother, your sister.
Yep. Sit down with people and have a talk with them.
Yeah, just put the phone down, man.
It starts there.
Yeah. Don't be distracted. Just give them all of you. Speak life into people.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Well, thank you. Anything else you got?
Bro, that's it. I appreciate you.
Hey, man. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Always.
It's been an honor hosting you. Unfortunate circumstances, but, this will impact some people deeply. And I hope it helps you, heal a little bit more, a little bit quicker. And I'm always here for you, bro.
I appreciate that,
Yeah,
brother.
you can reach out to me anytime. And you've got some good people in your circle that I know that are there for you as well. So
Absolutely.
You're blessed, and just keep crushing it, bro.
I appreciate you,
Hey.
Joe.
Love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
All right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.